What's up guys, it's Mystic, and for this video, man, we all had it before, we all been through it. I know there's been multiple times where you probably watched a movie or watched or streamed something and it was buffering. I'm gonna show you guys exactly steps you can take to prevent buffering and enjoy, watching the content that you actually want to watch. Alright, so let's get right into it. The first step and the easiest step to take is if you go to your settings, go to My Fire TV, and then right here where it says restart, this is going to be your first options you should do. You should go ahead and hit restart, and for me, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So we're going to restart it, and basically this is going to turn the device off and turn it back on. This is the easiest step to do. Alright guys, and for the next step, okay, so if restarting the device didn't work, next step you could try is checking your internet speed. So if you go right here, go to network, it should have right here, you should have your network. You can see details of your device. So now if it shows that you got like 3 bars, 4 bars, then you should be good. Now if you only got 1 or 2 bars, that may be an issue. And just to show you an example of what my speed is currently showing at, so as you can see right here, I'm getting 244 megabytes per second. If your signal strength is low, then you're of course going to be lagging. Now, one option would say wirelessly is if you're far away from a router, you may have to have your router move a little bit closer to the Fire Stick, or at least just, have some type of extender and, use that for your internet, and that will actually boost your connection, which will help out with the buffering. Okay, now for the next one, this is kind of like the first one. All right, so as far as with the device itself, if you tried everything previously and it still hasn't worked, one thing I would definitely suggest checking out is if you go to My Fire TV and you go right here, so you got to go to about, and then go right here to check for updates. So now with my device, it seemed like it's already updated, so I'm good to go. But if you do have an outdated Fire Stick, honestly it's going to have a few bugs. It doesn't have the updated security updates, and overall if it's on older software, that may cause it to lag and buffer during some of your movies and TV shows. So I would definitely say check this out. This is one of the easier ones to do. Alright guys, so now if you did all previous steps and it's still buffering, then one thing I would definitely suggest doing is clearing up your RAM. So if you don't know, basically these Fire Stick devices are like computers, and it uses RAM, which is random access memory, so that you're able to have multiple apps open at the same time. Now if you have low RAM, then if you have multiple apps opening, it's going to slow down each app and you're going to experience buffering and lagging. So I'm going to show you guys an easy way to clear up your RAM. Alright, so one option, there's 2 different ways to do this. I'm going to show you the easiest way first. So first option is go to your settings, go to applications, and then you're going to go down here to manage installed applications. And then let's say you have an app that is running in the background or something like that. All you would do is click on it, and then right here you'll hit force stop. Now as far as if you want an easier option, let's say you have multiple apps open at the same time, or you just don't know what app you need a force stop, you can actually do it this way, which is a lot easier. So you could go here, go search it up, and then what you're going to search up is an app called background apps. So yeah, it's as simple as that. So I'm gonna type in BAC, and look right here, second app that pops up. Yeah, it looks like this, background apps. Alright, so I'm gonna download it. We're gonna wait for it to download. Boom, it's open. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it. Of course, we're gonna have to read this. I don't need to open it on boot. Okay, yep, got it. Okay, right here. Boom. So as you can see right here, it lists every single app that I have right now. So if I hit close all apps right here, then everything that's running in the background, which right here I have 17 apps running in the background. Of course, cinema, we just force stopped that one, that's why you don't see it. However, so you could manually do it just like the first way we did, but if you download this app, which as you can see took less than 5 seconds, you can hit close all apps, and boom, right here it's going to take you to every single app that's running. Just hit force stop, bop, force stop, bop, force stop, bop, and you get the gist, guys. You get the gist. So pretty much you would do this for every single app. This will clear up your RAM, and it's going to make it where your Fire Stick has more RAM and be able to stream without any type of lagging. Now for this next one, if you did all those previous steps and it still didn't work, you know, you're still buffering, still lagging, then this is another option you could do, which kind of correlates with the previous one with the RAM. I would say clear to cache, which you probably already, you know, done it on your computer a few times or did it in the past before. It's the same thing. So you go to applications, manage install applications, and then right here, you're gonna go, usually it's with the streaming app. So let's say I have like Cinema HD, and right here you see on the side cache, it says 70 megabytes. All I would do is click on the app and I would say right here where it says clear cache, and that's only going to clear out the cache, which is what we want. We don't want to clear out the data unless, you know, you need some memory also. But if I hit clear cache, boom, I'm at 0 again. So now when I load up this app again and want to watch, you know, movies and TV shows, it should operate just like normal. All right, now for this one, so if you did everything previously and is still buffering, I would honestly suggest going to an Ethernet adapter with your Fire Stick. Now they do sell these, you can get them off of Amazon, probably even find them in Best Buy. But with this device, you can actually plug up a hardwired connection, so directly from your router or modem directly into your Fire Stick, and have your Fire Stick directly into, you know, a TV. And with that internet speed, it should help out completely with any type of buffering issues you have. All right guys, so for this next one, it's going to be quite simple also. So if everything previously didn't work, another thing I would suggest doing is tweak your privacy settings. So now if you go to your settings and you go to preferences, which would be right here, and you go to privacy settings, I know you may not think of it. If you turn these off, that can also help out, because even though, you know, it's not going to show anything on writing that it's taking up data, if this is running in the background just to, you know, let Amazon know how your device is being used, then turning this off actually could benefit your device. And also if you guys go here to data usage, you can also turn this off. So the next thing is overheating. So if your device has been plugged up all day and it's just, you know, been in the TV, you've been watching TV all day, and all of a sudden, you know, it was good all day and just started buffering, it's possible that the device itself is overheating. If it's overheating, I would suggest just unplugging it from the TV, you know, unplugging it from the outlet, and just let it cool off a little bit. All right guys, now for the final thing I would say as far as to prevent buffering on your Fire Stick device is if you are doing streaming, and I would suggest using a VPN. Now I have a previous video on this, you know, VPN right here, but this is one that I would recommend because it's free. You don't got to pay any monthly fees unless you want a premium version of it. But as you can see, I'm using it right now. I'm in Japan. So this is definitely something I would suggest doing. And this honestly by itself could stop your buffering. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I wanted to show you steps to take to prevent buffering on your device. So if you did all these steps, if this helped you out, please let me know in the comments. If a specific step helped you out, please let me know in the comments, and definitely tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll be able to show you guys. But anyway, that's it for this video. Peace. It's life.